momentum. That's what we're about. The name is Dr. Disrespect. Back-to-back, consecutive years. I love being the best. Let's talk about the 6'8" frame. The black steel that drips down my back, aka the bulletproof bullet. The Google prototype scopes were built in LCD, LED, 1080p, 3D Sony technology. The Ethiopian poisonous caterpillar, aka Slick Daddy. The name is Dr. Disrespect.
Do y'all see this guy? Can y'all see him? Yo!
I didn't even know you changed the screen. I was bobbing out.
All right, can y'all hear him now? Because I had to switch outputs for now. I'll fix it when we actually play games and stuff this week. Yo, no, don't stop dancing, bro. Keep going. What you talking about?
Everybody mad because I was getting it. That's why
Get it down, bro. Shadows, what's up, baby? Kid says round 2 fight. Listen, I'm about to fucking beat my computer. Tell him to talk. Say something.
I'm saying things.
Keep
Saying
talking.
things.
Yeah, keep talking.
Look at that. Fuck it. That's an intro.
All right, they can hear him. All right, cool. All right. We're here, right? Fucking A. Guys, if you're going to ever stream, don't do it on a computer. Don't ever stream on a computer. It's too much. How's everyone's day? You think you just ate some tinfoil? That's not healthy, bro. Go see a doctor, all right?
Hello, chat. How are y'all doing today?
So we're here. Now do you want to tell us how we got here, since we couldn't do it earlier, Eric?
Okay, we got here because you messaged me early in the morning, and I was too tired to say no.
That's the story we're going with?
Yeah, let's go with that story. That's
Okay.
our origin story.
All right, that's not how that happened. Vengeful Madness said you should only stream on a potato. Then that's the right way. It really is, bro. Because the way my computer's looking, I don't know. It's not looking good. We need a baked stream. Anyway,
Don't worry. I'm blocking Vengeful Madness. Don't worry.
Why?
I don't know.
You're not even a mod on YouTube for me.
Oh, am I not?
No, this is not Twitch.
All right, well.
I do need to add mods. So what happened was, I had pitched the idea to Eric that said, hey, we should do like a post Wrestlemania type of vibe. And then he said, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, bro. We should do a podcast at least once a week. And then I'm like, I don't know, man. Then like I was a little nervous about it, you know, because it's hard to talk, you know what I mean? And he was just like, no, bro, like you're good looking, you know, that's everything, you know, that anyone could ever want. Like you're fantastic, you're perfect. And I said, oh, thank you, bro. So we're here. And we're here. We're gonna be talking about post Wrestlemania. Gonna give our thoughts. What we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be going match by match. What we thought of every match. What we thought of every match. How we thought the wrestlers and the athletes looked during the match. And then where does WWE go from here? So, if it's okay with you guys, go ahead.
We go to the UFC.
Yes, and then they're gonna go to the UFC for some reason. I don't even know what to make of that news, man. Like I woke up and I'm seeing that WWE is bought by Endeavor, who also owns the UFC. What do you think about that one, man?
it's a weird option, but I mean, at least it gives Ronda Rousey something to do.
Fuck Ronda Rousey, bro. I don't understand the hype there. Anyway, so match 1. Did everyone here watch WrestleMania? First of all, did everyone here watch it?
Because if not, spoilers.
Spoiler alert. Which, I mean, it was in the title, so you guys should already know that. So, first match of the night of night 1, Austin Theory versus John Cena. Go ahead, bro.
News fest. Snoozer.
Talk about it. What happened?
Awful match.
Why?
It dragged on. They were messing up spots left and right. And at the end of this, what is Austin Theory's character?
Yeah.
Like at the end of this, it left us with the same thing of everyone going, but what does he do?
Yeah.
What does Austin Theory actually do?
Does he even have? Does he have a finisher? Does he have a finisher?
Yeah, it's A-Town Down. It's when he does the little. It's what he used to be John Cena. He puts you on his shoulders and he spins you around and hits you on his knee.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Oh, okay. I think I've seen that. I don't think I've ever seen that.
It's like a indie like transition move, so I don't know why it's a finisher for him.
Gotcha. Okay, it's a CM Punk copy. So they go to sleep, kinda.
My bare hand.
You okay?
It's essentially a go to sleep chat. Ken said I missed the Brock Lesnar match. We'll talk about that one. We'll definitely talk about that one. So it's a CM Punk copy move. I just this one kind of made me realize that, like Irk said, Austin Theory has no. I don't think he has a home in the WWE, man.
No.
Like he's like that. He's that guy that just like couch surfs, but with gimmicks. Because like just a couple months ago, he was taking selfies with everybody, and now it's just like
he was doing Tyler Breeze's gimmick.
Yeah. And like I feel like what happened was Vince or Triple H or whoever said, "Oh, MJF is being super successful with being arrogant and cocky over at AEW. Let's have someone who's not named Mike Mizanin do what MJF does, and this is what Theory is." Does that make sense?
But he can't do what MJF does though, because MJF is a piece of shit, and you can only get away with so much.
Yeah.
Being in WWE. Now, if he went out there and said, "Oh, I'm gonna beat John Cena because fuck them kids," then fine. I'd root for him. I'd be like, "All right, cool, let's go." But you can't do that.
I feel bad because like Theory is talented, and he has the physique of at least. I mean, he's already U.S. champion, but it's like
he's got the power of like half a Spider-Man.
Yeah, like he just has no charisma. He's not next level, and I don't know whose idea it was to put him against Cena. But what did you think that was gonna do?
It would have put him over more if he had like kicked out of an AA, or if he like had a counter for every move John Cena did. But it was mostly just like it wasn't even like a torch passing. It was just John Cena wrestling some guy to get him over. How did he even do that well?
How old is Cena now? Like what?
He should be about
51.
There's no. If John Cena's 51, I'm gonna scream into a pillow. He is 45.
45. Because like he looked a lot older, man.
It's that bald spot.
I don't even know if it's the bald spot. Like his body just looked like he's been off the gear for a while, bro.
Well, you can tell he didn't give a shit. He had a farmer's tan and everything.
That's true.
He's too busy making movies.
Shadow said, "Not gonna lie, I don't know what John Cena would have done if he won." Like that's another thing, bro. This is like the hypocrisy of the WWE fandom. Y'all know I swing for the fences for Brock Lesnar, but when this match was going on, all I saw on Twitter was, "Oh, Cena should win the belt, and he should have the belt till SummerSlam." Why is it cool for a part-timer who is not Brock Lesnar win a belt and be a part-timer with said belt, but when Lesnar does it, it's a fucking problem?
Because Lesnar's not there every day. John Cena would have been there every day.
No, Lesnar has been there every day.
No,
yes, he has, bro. Recently, this new run since the Reigns fight, yes, he has.
No, he hasn't.
Yes, he has. All the Lashley shit.
Whenever Lesnar shows up, it's like, oh, that's right, you're a thing.
Nah, bro. Whenever he shows up, it's, oh yeah, you've been a thing. Lesnar's great. Lesnar's GOAT. Greatest of all time. But no, like seriously though, why like the hypocrisy of that like really fucking pissed me the fuck off. But
I think what it did with Brock was because when he was Universal Champion, he was gone forever, and then he showed up for like the big four.
Yeah, I guess.
And then he did the whole thing to Kofi. So
listen, to anyone that really thought
once he did that thing to Kofi, that was it for him.
To anyone who really thought Kofi was gonna beat Lesnar, come on, man. Like, I get having a fan favorite, I understand that, but be mad that he got fed to Lesnar. Don't be mad that he lost. Be mad that he got fed to Brock.
That's also true.
That's all that is. But like that motherfucker was fed to Lesnar, bro.
Yeah, he got.
I love Kofi. Kofi's dope, but that's another wrestler.
Whole snack.
That's another athlete that became a gimmick. Like he's irrelevant up until the Royal Rumble, and all he's cool for is to see how he can avoid getting eliminated.
Yeah,
like,
and he hasn't been doing that good.
I think he botched the last two. Yeah. I don't know, man. So to me, this match, what would you grade it? To me, it was a C-, bro. Nothing came from it. We're not going to see nothing about it on Raw. This
C- is being nice.
Yeah, I can see that.
This was not the way you start. Well, at least they got it out of the way, because if this was like a middle match, I'd be kind of pissed watching WrestleMania right now.
Yeah. Then Kofi have a cereal? Was it Bootios, the New Day?
Yeah, Bootios.
Bootios, that's right. Yeah,
they try to make sure you ain't booty at breakfast.
This match was not worth an opening. So match 2. So was it 6-man tag? No, triple threat tag? No, fatal 4-way tag. Street Profits. Street Profits. Go ahead.
Nothing. Like there was.
We'll get to that. We're gonna get to that. Hold on. The Street Profits against Braun Strowman and Ricochet, against Alpha Academy, and then against the Viking Raiders. You go first, man. I'm not. Just go. Talk about it.
This was the showcase of night 1 because it was just a spot fest. The only thing that kind of took me out of it was just it doesn't matter who wins or who loses because there was nothing on the line. All it was just go out there and have fun. Especially when Strowman and Ricochet won.
I'm so stressed.
They won Monday, and then Montez got the pin on Friday. So you thought the heels would win, like the Viking Raiders or Alpha Academy, and they still lost. So nobody came out of this looking good. To me, nobody came out of this looking good.
What would you rate it?
C+ to a B- because it was still a fun match, but it just wasn't. There was no like there's no like reason to be happy that the Street Profits won. There was nothing to gain from this. Like the match, like the match in night 2 with the women, you get a shot at the title.
Right.
Cool. But they just went out there to have a match. It was just like, oh, we have nothing for y'all to do. Go out there. They might as well just been in the battle royal.
Yeah. Kitten said, I don't like that it's a 3-way, but you only got to pin one person to win. Like, it should be an elimination. You got to knock out 2 teams to win. I agree. I didn't like... The one thing that kind of threw me off with this match was there's 4 teams, 2 people are in the ring, but they can tag anybody. I didn't like that format. It's
always been a weird format to me.
It's like, so I can lose the match if I don't even fucking get tagged in? I could lose the match if I don't even throw a punch? That was a good observation by Kitten. I agree with that.
It used to be elimination. I don't know why they just made... I guess because they didn't want the match to go on longer than it had to. Because Sammy and KO was going to take, as long as it did.
Well, the Street Profits match, when we're talking about, was 8.5 minutes. That was it. That was it. Like, to me, that's fucking crazy. Don said it's like a weird version of a tornado tag. Listen, bro, I'm about to go off. So, someone needs to get Braun Strowman away from a wrestling ring. Like, someone just needs to fucking... He's not good. Braun Strowman is not a good fucking athlete. He's not a good wrestler. He's tall and runs like 0.8 miles per hour. When, like, I don't know who thought about teaming him up with Ricochet. I don't know. But to me, this match, like Eric said, was a spot fest. It was...
because he made that comment about flippy dippy horseshit people can go bag his groceries at Kroger. So they were like, okay, well, now you're going to be with Ricochet.
Yeah.
Flippy dippy
And
horseshit.
the thing about that is, like, no one even cares that you're in the match, bro. Because, like, if Montez Ford and Ricochet are in a match together, no matter what the format is... So what?
Wasn't he a champion before he left? Now he's just relegated to, like, B-show matches?
No, it's because he got caught with fucking steroids on Instagram. Like...
Oh, big deal.
Right? But the thing is, it's like, dude, you're in a match with Montez Ford and Ricochet. No one gives a fuck that you're in there. If your biggest spot is running around the circle like Thomas the Tank Engine, no one gives a fuck that you were in this match.
If you legitimately look at that guy and go, what, he uses steroids? You're a fucking moron. I'm sorry. You're a fucking
He's
moron.
just not good. I don't care. He could have a mullet. He could have long hair, shave his head. He's not good. And I put Omos over Braun Strowman.
In the golden era,
He would have been great.
Big men, he would have been top, like Mount Rushmore of people. But right now, it's just
he's
just a
nothing.
big ass dude.
He's nothing. And it's like,
That's all he is. He's just a big ass dude.
you know what it is?
He's Giant Gonzalez.
Who?
Giant Gonzalez. He was just a big ass dude. That's all he was.
I don't get it, bro. Like, you know what it is? You know what I think it was? And I'm gonna keep it a stack. We've seen people like Cena, Big Show, Lesnar beat the fuck out of Strowman, so where nobody takes him seriously.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, no one takes him fucking seriously. Goldberg, yeah, bro. Bray fucking Wyatt. No one takes Braun Strowman seriously. I still to this day don't think he should have been signed since he did the whole CYN shit. But this match was great, but Braun Strowman, you gotta fucking go, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
He's just giving him space.
no one, get him out. Like, I'd rather see Ricochet and fucking Omos together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Ricochet is fine on his own. He needs to get away from a tag team that there's nothing to gain from it.
yeah. I think Ricochet, this was Montez and Ricochet's way to prove that they deserve singles runs. I think the world of Montez Ford, man. Montez Ford is fire as fuck. Ricochet, fire as fuck. But when you put him in these bum-ass like tag team matches, like you said, it's like, we don't care about anyone else in that match. We don't care about Chad Gable. Granted, Chad Gable's great. He's fucking talented.
Yeah,
but
Chad Gable's amazing.
fucking amazing. What's the big guy? What's the big guy's name? I forgot his name. He looks like a Cheeto Puff. His partner.
Otis.
He's good. But how the fuck is Otis a better athlete than Braun Strowman?
It's
How?
because I'm sure they go to Otis and they go, how do you feel about this? And he goes, dip, 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 and he does a little thing where he goes like this real quick.
Yeah.
And they go, sick, cool. And then they go to Braun and they go, how about this? He goes, I don't like that. That's fucking stupid. And then they go, cool.
We're going with
We're gonna be
Otis.
partners with Ricochet. And they think they're punishing Braun.
They're
But
punishing Ricochet. Yeah, 100%.
Fucking stupid.
Justin said in chat, if you get demolished by people in your weight class, there's something wrong with your athleticism or you pissed off the writers. Yeah. Yeah, because the thing is like, there was a period where Braun was fed to Brock and Roman. Like, didn't they have like a couple triple threat matches over a spree of a couple years? And
Yeah,
it was...
there was that one match where he kneed Brock in the face and he knocked his ass out, telling him to calm down.
Yo, you can't sit here and tell me Brock ain't GOAT, bro. You can't sit here and tell me Brock ain't GOAT. That's another discussion. But yeah, like, he went through that phase of, I think they were trying to see if the audience wanted him to be world champion, but he's up against Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. Like, no one's gonna pick Braun over those two.
Yeah.
No one's gonna pick Undertaker over those two. No one's gonna pick Cena over those two. They're not going to. So, like, stop force feeding us Braun Strowman. To me, this match was a B. Like you said, it's a spot fest. I wish that it was longer. But I really don't care for two of these teams. I don't really care for Alpha Academy and Viking Raiders. I'm good. But I do hope that
American Alpha was the best tag team that Chad Gable was in.
who was that one?
Jason Jordan and Chad Gable. Jason
That's
Jordan was
right.
taken from us too soon.
Yeah, I can agree.
That dude,
He was
that dude
good.
was stupid gifted.
Jason Angle was great.
Yeah.
I do think that I do want to see Montez and Ricochet get singles runs. I do. They deserve that shit, bro. They deserve at 8.5 minutes. They showed the world that they could fucking handle it.
This conversation lasted longer than the match.
It really did. You're not wrong. Match number 3 of night 1: Seth Rollins against Logan Paul. Have at it, bro. I know you want to talk about it. Have at it. Go ahead.
So underwhelming. Like, and this is gonna sound weird, but I think that match that he had with Roman Reigns set the bar for Logan Paul matches. Because after that, it was like, what do you do from here?
Like from Logan Paul's perspective.
Yeah, like what do you do from like that? Like, as much as I hate that guy, that image of Roman about to uppercut him and he's coming off the top rope, I think is like a Renaissance painting to me, because I think that image is so good. But there is not one point in this match where I thought the same thing.
That anything was like memorable or anything like that.
No, there was nothing memorable, especially when when the Prime bottle came out.
God.
What was it with his entrance too? It was like a dumbed down version of Shawn Michaels'
It was.
entrance.
It stung me as Owen Hart, and it's just like, it's weird. It was weird. What would you rate that one? We'll talk about it.
That one was I'm gonna say a C- because I expected more, because Seth Rollins is such a workhorse and he's able to just carry people everywhere and do amazing things, but just couldn't do nothing with Logan. My favorite part of that whole match was when they pulled off the Prime bottle face and
It was KSI.
Michael Cole screaming it's KSI, and everyone in the crowd was like,
Yeah,
Who's this?
no one knew who KSI was.
yeah, they were just like, what the fuck is this? And all the little kids were like, yeah, it's
I feel like it should have been Jake. TBH. I think it would have made more sense if it was Jake. But
it would have been. I thought it was Jake. I was like, "There's somebody in there for Logan. It's probably his brother."
and it was pretty obvious that someone was going to interfere, and we're going to get to that, the whole idea of interference later on. Justin said, "Hold on, wait. Logan is in WWE now, or is he one of those unofficial?" No, he's in it. His contract just ended yesterday, or today. But he was in it for what, a year, 2 years? Yeah, about a year. So I agree. I second what you're saying about it being underwhelming. And I do agree with you that Seth is a workhorse. And it's not so much that Seth couldn't do much with Logan. I think Seth is on the downhill. Honestly.
I think the gimmicks run its course.
No, I think him physically, truth be told.
Okay.
Yeah, because like he
He wants
wasn't...
to be at home and be a dad.
Yeah, no, which is fine, but I'm not saying like he's bad, but it's like his enthusiasm and excitement that he's known for, the charisma, I didn't feel it in this match. Now, whether or not he actually hates Logan and, whatever, but it's like I didn't feel that animosity that he was pulling off in promos and stuff like that. I just didn't feel that at all. You know what I mean?
It just felt like he was this, what's the term?
It felt like
He was just going through the bases. He was just going through it.
Just going through the basic shit. Justin said his heart's not in the ring anymore. It's back home. Yeah. And it's sad to say because, and we'll get to this later, because everyone wants him to dethrone Roman, but it's like I don't think he wants to. I don't think he cares. You know what I mean? I don't.
He's done so much that doesn't even matter to him.
He doesn't need a title. He doesn't need that. But
he's one of the people that like you can do anything with him and the title not be the main focus of it.
He's like, then I hate to say it, but similar to Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt is that kind of caliber when he wants to work. We'll talk about Bray in a little bit. That he doesn't need a belt. The Fiend, as much as I love the fact the Fiend won the belt, he didn't need it.
No.
He didn't fucking need it. But this match...
He didn't need that ugly ass belt either.
Huh?
He didn't need that ugly ass belt either.
No, that fucking Fiend belt was fire, bro. This match, yeah, I'll never watch this match again. I'm glad Logan is gone because, like you said, his Roman Reigns match was definitely his best. It was Logan's best match, and Logan's not bad in the ring. It's just I never liked him against Rollins. I don't like I don't like two wrestlers that have very similar styles and very similar movesets. I get bored by those matches. You know what I mean? Like I get super fucking bored.
I need like something
different, like
clashing of styles.
So what?
Clash of styles.
Yeah, bro. Like I got bored. I was bored of the match. Like I'm not the biggest Seth fan, but it's like I appreciate what he does.
There. Like what Don said, HBK and Taker. Bam,
There
you go.
Yeah. And I hate to say it, Lesnar, Triple H, Rock, Austin, like they were different than everybody else in the ring.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's why they have the accolades that they have. This match, I'll never watch it again. I'm glad Logan is gone. Tajiri was actually fire. I don't care. I don't care. Tajiri was dope. Tajiri was dope, bro. Yeah, I'll skip this one. And it's sad because I like Seth. I thought Kai Inside was dog shit, bro. Kai Inside was who was that? It was a tag team, right? Taka Michinoku and
SmackDown #1 announcer.
God, I miss those days, man. I miss those fucking days, bro. Yeah, this match I'll never watch it again. I'm glad the feud's over. I hope Logan never comes back. Because he didn't contribute to nothing, bro. But
he didn't add nothing or take nothing.
That match was 16 minutes long, and I'll never watch it again. Match 4 of night 1. This is kind of a doozy. Trish Stratus, Lita, and Becky Lynch versus Damage Control. What'd you think?
I think Io can step on me whenever she likes, and I feel like there could have been they need to do something with Damage Control, either shit or get off the pot. Because when did they debut?
A year and a half ago?
Yeah, and they haven't done fuck all since then. And Lita moves like an iceberg, and Trish had to carry all the weight. And I'll be honest with you, this is full-heartedly, I never thought Trish was that great, period. Like, I never saw anything special about her. I thought she was just face and ass. That's all. That's the only reason people liked her. Like Tori Wilson.
She was.
Like Tori Wilson. It's the same thing. Like she's just a pretty face and some big old chest beefers. That's about it. Lita was doing shit that nobody else was doing. So that's why I liked Lita a lot.
Lita was definitely.
She had a little T in the back. Ooh,
little thong, yeah.
Oh yeah. So, Taking me back to high school, to middle school, Eric.
What'd you think of the match, though, man?
Match could have been better, especially when they still lose. It just became another Becky Bayley fight. That's all it ends up becoming. Yeah, Lita from the Hardy Boys.
Justin's so out of the loop, bro. I love it. Wait, Lita's back? Logan Paul's in WWE? Yeah, bro. Kids, I also think they ignore the women's division and give them subpar writing and choreography.
They've been doing that for years.
I disagree. I think it is getting better, but only because the talent's getting better. I think the talent has definitely become more diverse.
They just don't get to showcase it.
Yeah. And we'll talk about that because Charlotte brought that up first. So for me, this match, Trish needs to hang it up. I think I hope she doesn't wrestle again. Like, it's cool to make appearances of that, but I hope she stops. But WWE has to stop this whole, legends are coming back. They have to win. They're guaranteed to win.
I'll be there in a little bit.
You know what I mean? They're guaranteed to win. And it's like, we knew this. We knew they were going to win.
Yeah.
Lita looked amazing. Lita did everything she needed to. She hit all the points. She did all the spots really well.
I kind of moved a little too sluggish though, and she kind of messed up some stuff. But I mean, it's
been a while. Yeah. Becky Lynch, I never liked Becky, bro. I never liked her. I don't know what it was, man.
I liked Becky when she was the last kicker, like the steampunk thing, and then when she became the man up to a point. Because then when she became the man, she was like, "Oh, Charlotte, you're always taking up the space and not letting anybody shine." And then she started doing it, but she still complained about everybody else doing it. So it's like, what are you doing?
I just never thought she was good in the ring. Honestly, like there was nothing about her I was impressed with, and that still stands true for me. But I want to talk about damage control. I definitely want to talk about damage control.
I need because on Raw they always debut new people. I need Bailey to just. I need them to bring up 2 new NXT people, and Bailey to just be like, "You guys have been dog shit the last couple of years. I cannot do anything with y'all." And then they get jumped by the 2 new people, and they go their separate ways because Io is so much better than what they make her out to be with damage control.
I think I can agree. I think
Dakota Kai's there too, I guess.
Yeah, but like damage control and Bailey and like you said, Io, like they don't need to be in tag teams anyway.
Yeah,
Like they're great singles competitors. Why are we doing like I know they want to highlight women's tag team divisions, which is cool, but just bring up more women.
Have women's tag teams. Most of these teams they have are just people thrown together.
Yeah,
like
Liv
and Raquel. Where the fuck that come from?
We'll get to that. Raquel's
Shotzi and Natty. What are we doing?
Natalia I don't know, bro. She gotta go. We'll talk about that though. But this match to me was it was a 5 out of 10. Like nothing did it for me. But I'm also not a fan of most of the athletes in this match. So I'm cool on that. That was a nice 1440. I'm not gonna get back. I have a lot to say about this next one. Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Mysterio.
This was good. This one had my attention. The entrances were shot amazingly. The only thing that was weird was Rey Mysterio getting out of the lowrider to go underneath the stadium to get shot up. It was kind of like he should have just
been in the car.
Drove with the car. Like fuck it. Dom's outfit was cool. It was the Halloween Havoc colors.
Mommy on his pants. That had mommy on his pants, I think it was, on his trunks.
Yeah. Yep. I don't know, man. Dom annoyed me when he first came out. But Judgment Day has been the best thing that happened to him because now he's like legit getting better.
Okay.
And I don't know, man. This match was actually pretty fun. I enjoyed it. It was one of the few matches that I was actually like, all right, cool, let's get this one going.
What would you rate it?
I'd give it a B.
B? Okay.
I'd give it an actual B. B plus.
I think the best part of this match was not only the spanking of the turnbuckle,
The ending.
the ending of it, and when they played the vignette package and you hear Dominic, prison changes a man. And like the softest bubble padded fucking voice, prison changed the man. And it's just like
The man.
bruh. And then when he came out into the police car, I'm like, y'all doing too much, bro. Like y'all are doing way too.
Did you see in that package they used footage of Auschwitz in it?
Yes. It's
And
like,
I was like, did no one proofread this?
no
thing?
one noticed that's what they were doing. The match itself.
Did they think we just forget about Auschwitz? They were like, nobody remembers that.
I think the match itself was good.
Oh shit, nobody remembers it.
Kitten said B plus. I like that they let Ray win on some. You still got some shit to learn, young buck.
Yeah, they're gonna do two more matches and finish it off.
I don't want to see it again. Honestly, like I feel like this was.
Also, that Great Muta mask was sick.
Oh yeah, the one that Ray was wearing. No?
Ray had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to see this be a series. I don't want to see 3 out of 5 or 7 of these fucking matches. I think we had what, a year and a half of the story between Ray and Dom and Judgment Day? Something like that, a year?
Yeah.
This needs to end it. Because at this point, like, Dom would just be fucking stupid. Oh my god, my dad beat me. How could you beat your son? How could you beat your... Fuck that phrase, bro. I'm so tired of it. How can you beat your kids? It's like, shut up. I like that Ray won, and it was obvious. Like,
SummerSlam 2021 was the first tease.
So yeah, about a year and a half. Dom did hit. I was impressed by Dom 619. I can't lie. I was impressed by it.
They should have brought back POD for the entrance.
Oh, for Mysterio?
Yeah. Booyaka, booyaka, 619.
I agree with what you said about Judgment Day being the best thing to happen to Dom, but I also think it's the worst thing to happen to him. Because once the smoke of Judgment Day ends and it's no longer stable, what do you do with him?
He'll be fine by then.
Are you sure? Because the thing is, if he's going to keep having this feud with Ray, and then Ray retires and then Judgment Day is done, what else is he built off of?
Piss and vinegar.
Like, what has he done in a match that makes him, oh shit, that's Dominic Mysterio, aside having the Mysterio last name?
I mean, he gets better at... Oh, Don said it. He gets better every year.
No. Yes, he's talented, but what do you write for him? Are you gonna put him in that pool with Ricochet and...
Okay. Here's what they should do. Okay, here's what they should do. They should have 2 more matches. Ray won one. Dom wins the next one. The third one is the breaker. Dom wins it cleanly. Judgment Day gets involved. Dom tells him, no, I don't need y'all. I'm doing this on my own. I can do this.
Okay.
And then he gets a little bit more confidence in himself, and then he starts going, because Ray's leaving sometime soon.
Yeah.
Ray's not got that much longer. That's when he gets, the whole little, he gets the torch passed to him from, Ray. He's just like, they embrace and whatever that. And that's the end of that storyline, that whole storyline. Then Dom's on his own, and now he's got that uphill battle to be like, I'm more than just a Mysterio. I'm more than just Eddie, a Guerrero kind of thing. And there's your whole storyline right there.
Right.
Everything with him is an uphill battle. He can even fight the Judgment Day. To be like, those are his demons right there. He can leave mommy.
Okay.
Sadly. He can fight Dom, and then he can have a good fight with Finn.
Okay. So Snow actually said that
he has to leave Rhea Ripley, and that's hurtful to everybody.
I could never. So Snow did say it in chat. Everything you literally just said. He's approved every year. I'm sure they're building to a face versus face as Ray's last match. Agreed. And I do think that Dom should get the mask. Dom versus Priest. Dom versus Finn. Dom will become El Rey. So once Judgment Day and all that is done, what do you do with him?
I've just said that he gets more confident, and he slowly starts proving a name for himself, and he starts letting people know, like, hey, I'm more than just Mysterio and Guerrero, and he starts incorporating his own moves. He stops using the Frog Splash now, and the 619 are just tributes that he uses in the matches. So he slowly starts stepping away from all that.
I don't know.
I think that'd be a fire story.
What? The king of the LWO?
No, if he grows up and he starts, leaving all those moves behind, where he's like, that's my dad's shit. That's Eddie's shit.
I think it'd be cool. I think it'd be cool, but I think
you see him grow as a wrestler and a person.
I can work with that, but I have to see how they're gonna do it. When you write someone who's new into a corner like that, and it's literally based off of his family name, what do you do when all that is gone?
You got to prove yourself.
We'll see if he allows it, man, because the only family that gets any love in the WWE is the Samoan family, and we know that. So,
there you go.
I don't know.
It'll come. It'll come when it comes. You can tell the missus.
Oh my god. Ken said, I agree with, or Snow said, I think melding Ray and Eddie's movesets would be a beautiful homage. I like that. I can see that.
You gotta do that thing, the little. Oh.
You have to, bro. You have to.
Yeah.
A whole story where he becomes his own and steps out of the shadow of his dad.
When Eddie died, I did that for the longest time in high school. Every time I would get like a pass or something, I'd be like, ooh. I miss Eddie Guerrero.
Oh, 100%. Dude.
God, that dude was talented.
100%. I have a question.
No.
I have a question. And I said this to Kit when we were watching WrestleMania because we were talking about like past wrestling stuff like that. And chat.
Step on me, yes.
No, chat. Feel free to chime in. Right. It's a controversial topic. I'm just gonna say that. All right, you ready? You ready, bro?
Go for it.
If Chris Benoit did not do what he did, could he be in the consideration for greatest wrestler of all time?
He's still in that discussion. If it's like with O.J. Simpson, everybody knows he did that shit, but people still acknowledge him. They talk about him. I can separate the man's work from what he did. What he did was horrible, yes.
Yes.
But you can't take away that he was one of the best, hands down, greatest technical wrestlers.
Yeah.
Without that guy, you wouldn't have Daniel Bryan. You wouldn't have Zack Sabre. You wouldn't have, half the guys we have now. I look past that stuff. As much as it sucks,
Yeah.
Granted, I won't sit there and go, oh no, if Benoit didn't do it, he did that shit.
No, he definitely did. Yeah. He definitely did it.
But I will sit there and be like, man, it's one of the best wrestlers ever. Couldn't talk worth a damn, but he was one of the best wrestlers ever.
He really couldn't. He was ass on the mic, bro. But what was I gonna say? Fucking A. Who I gained a lot of respect for with that? Did you watch the Dark Side of the Ring episode of him?
Yeah.
When Chris Jericho was like, if you think I'm gonna come on here and bash my friend so and so, blah blah blah, you're fucking wrong. Then Chris Jericho straight up said he's the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
And I know people that say Jericho's the greatest of all time.
Like there was a podcast that he did with Kurt Angle, and they were both like, Chris is like the greatest wrestler there is.
I agree with Snow.
If you talk about wrestlers, you got to put him in the top 3, if not the top 5.
I agree with Snow. I mean, I stand on the Heyman take, fuck him. But as a wrestler, yes. I loved watching him, man. He was just exciting to fucking watch. But anyway, let's get back to WrestleMania. Sorry. This is a good one. This is gonna be a controversial one.
Okay.
Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair.
It's just another way for her to get that title again, because she's fucking useless without a title. The match was good, but it just leads to Charlotte getting a title again, and we got to deal with her being like, oh, look at me, I'm the greatest wrestler ever.
That is a floating head.
Like, he disappeared for a second. Lord.
Ken said Charlotte is retiring. Snow said, I've been speculating she's going to have a baby. She's way too happy about losing or try for one. Didn't she already have a kid?
No,
I thought she did.
No, she's been trying, like when her and
Andrade.
Andrade.
Yeah.
When they got together, they said they were trying, so I think she's gonna dip for a little bit.
Okay. So, what would you rate the match? Would you rate it?
Yeah, that's me. I'd give it a B+.
Okay. Don says an instant classic.
Because even though I can't stand fucking Charlotte, it was a good match.
Mm-hmm.
And then she gave him that "you got me, kid" laugh at the end, where she was just like, "Oh, you." There was only one part of the match where I was just kind of like, "Gah."
Which part?
Was when she was doing German suplexes, and Rhea, like, I guess the spot was changed or something. Mm-hmm. And Rhea let go too late, and when Charlotte tried to backflip out,
didn't she, like, she landed on her head or some shit, her face?
Yeah,
that was rough.
That was the only time I was just like,
that was rough. Yeah.
But I mean, other than that, did you eat already? Okay.
So Ken says, "I love Ethan." It's Evan, bro.
Evan.
Good. We're good though. We're good. Snow said they both crushed their spots, and Rhea was amazing. Charlotte better call her plastic surgery. Yeah, she ate the fuck out of that mat, dude. Like that German suplex was tough. Let me see. I think she was smiling because they knew they did something special. So on that topic, I don't know if you guys know, but Charlotte did do an interview where she was upset that that match did not main event the first night.
There's a bigger storyline going on. She'll be all right.
But it's tradition for Rumble winners to get main events.
Fuck off.
It is. Is it or is it not?
Nakamura and AJ were like the middle of the card.
Was that Royal
What
Rumble?
are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Was that Royal Rumble?
Was
that Royal Rumble? I don't remember Shinsuke winning in the Royal Rumble match.
Yeah, he won the same one that Asuka won. They both won together.
Oh, you little
And then
boo
he had to
thing.
fight AJ in the middle of the card when they had separate titles.
What is Evan doing?
Charlotte can shut the hell up.
I don't know, man. Like I respect it because it brings up the question: is the women's championship worth less than tag titles?
Yes, because Charlotte always has it.
It's not so much Charlotte; it's the belt.
No. If you keep passing it around to the same people, it makes it seem like it's pointless because it's just like, oh, that's Charlotte's belt.
That's true. That's fair.
You can't have someone have a 15-time reign on a title that we just got. When it changed from the Divas to the Women's Champion, was when Charlotte was around. And she's had that bitch 15 times. Come on, man.
Has she had it really 15 times?
Yeah, she's almost had, it's her 14th reign now.
Damn,
If she
dude.
gets the title again, it'll be her 15th.
So
If it were me, if I was a woman wrestler, I'd be like, I don't want that damn thing.
I think that's what they said because it's like it's always the same three people.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Before then, it was always Sasha and Charlotte.
the way
And if Charlotte and Sasha didn't have it, Becky had it, and if not them, Bailey had it. And then when anybody else touched that damn thing, they were just like, "Oh, this sucks. I want Charlotte to have it. I want like poor
Liv.
beautiful Liv Morgan." Everybody said, let's put that belt on that girl."
Yep.
And then they booed her out of the stadium. And it
Yeah,
was
they
like,
did.
For what?
That was true. That's a true story. The thing is, I think that's one of like the biggest like stabs in the back for the WWE fandom. Because as soon as she won it, she doesn't deserve that. Then they try to make her like all hardcore, jumping off the ladders on the tables and shit. And everyone was like, "Yeah, it's a cool spot." 5 minutes later, she doesn't need that belt. And it's just like, okay.
That's why WWE doesn't listen to the fans anymore, because every time they go, "Give us what we want," they do, and they go,
Yeah.
What are we doing? Liv shouldn't have it. You wanted Liv to have it, yeah, but shut up.
What is your son doing?
He had a rotisserie chicken, so I guess he's spazzing out.
Oh my god.
Look at this.
So I think like for that match, it was fucking 24 minutes long, dude. That in itself is fucking crazy. Rhea's kind of getting in that rotation of they need to stop giving them the belts.
Yeah.
Like Rhea's getting that too. I love Rhea, don't get it twisted, but it's just like he or she, it's like there's no one else give it to Rhea. And it felt like, yeah, she won the Rumble, but there was way too many other women that should have won it and got that opportunity. Because, yeah, you're going to get a great match, but it's, like you said, it's lather, rinse, repeat. It's the same shit.
Yeah.
So it was a great match. Was it a classic? I think so. I would put it as a classic. But storyline-wise, I think Charlotte's retiring. Truth be told, I think she's fucking retiring.
Thank God. No, he wasn't always bald. He just shaved his head. You've seen him with hair. What are you talking about?
I think Charlotte's retiring. I think this match was a passing of the torch. I think that's what this match was.
I hope so, man. I'm so sick of seeing her. I'm sorry, but Charlotte, since day one, has never done anything for me.
No. But you're an Asuka
She's-
guy. How?
because she's she works the Japanese style. Japanese style is great.
Okay.
She does more than what Charlotte's done. Like, she did the first ever last woman standing match. She does hardcore matches. She
Okay.
changes her character. If she loses the belt, she's not like, oh, I want the belt. She's an actual force to be reckoned with.
Is she though?
And then her whole thing, like, well, before they made her into a joke. Like, after she lost her first match to Charlotte, because of course she did. They made her like a giant joke, and it was just like, okay, like, wasn't she just some giant badass in NXT? Why is she a joke on the main event? She's supposed to be like some feared warrior, and now they're just like, oh, go out there and dance.
Who was her little partner? Was it Io Sky? That she was like stabled with?
No, Kairi Sane.
That's right. God.
Kairi Sane was good too, and then they made her a joke. Well, when they were the Kabuki Warriors, they were good.
Yeah.
And then Sasha had to go over there to Japan and ruin that for her because she finally got that title. But when Brock does it, or when anybody from the WWE goes to AEW and takes the title away, it's horrible. It's bullshit.
I'm
But when
actually in the minority that
Sasha
I'm
Banks does
happy.
it, it's Yas
I'm
fucking
happy
time.
that Sasha Banks is gone because
No, bud.
it got super obnoxious having her and Bianca together, and it was just like, bruh, y'all are trying to play the same character. Stop this. Like, stop it. Bianca is gonna always be above Sasha.
For some reason.
For every reason.
What is
Stop
her
it.
gimmick? What is she? She's just a ponytail.
She's
isn't
the
she?
EST of WWE, bro. Put some fucking respect on it, or we're not gonna do
Well,
this.
she's EST. She had a shit record in NXT.
But then she became the EST of NXT. Established in NXT.
She was the NST from NXT. She was always the EST.
She's the
And then
best.
she had like one of the match where she was like, it was her, Shayna Baszler, and
I can't
Io
stand
Sky
Shayna
and Kairi
Baszler,
Sane.
bro.
She had pictures of all her matches on her pants, but they failed to mention that she lost all those matches. So it's like
Listen, bro.
you're
Listen.
walking around with your failures on you. How is that an establishment? All she is a damn ponytail, because that's all they ever talk about.
But bro, she's mad. She's so fucking cute when she walks down the ramp, bro. Like the little,
No, she's not.
like,
She looks like an asshole.
nah, bro, she's mad fucking cute, dude. She's mad fucking cute.
Fuck off.
She's nah,
would never.
Bianca's fucking fire. No, this match was great. I will say that the Rhea Ripley one is the best. What are you doing?
That's it. That's all she is.
Oh my
This is it.
god! I will say that the Rhea Ripley Charlotte Flair match was the best match of night one. I think.
Yeah.
We're not gonna do the Pat McAfee shit because I'm low key getting tired of him.
And
But
her entrance was stupid today. Her entrance was stupid on night two. It was dumb.
who
Bianca's?
with the kids? That shit was fire, bro.
No, it
That
wasn't.
was fire. Don't do all that. That was
and,
fire.
and it sucks what happened to that one kid's mom, but like, how does that change anything?
I don't think it was meant to change anything. It was just fucking. It was a cool gesture that Triple H
I
did.
saw a bunch of people on Twitter go like, "Oh my god, look at WWE telling a story with this." It's like,
What?
what's the story?
Ain't no fucking story with that. What are you talking about? I hate Twitter. Why am I on Twitter,
They're
man?
going like, "Oh, it's telling a story because now it's Bianca's." Bianca's fighting for that little girl. And it's like, she just met that little girl. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't think they did all that, but no, we'll get there. The main event of night one: Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn against the Usos. What you think?
Baller.
Huh?
Baller match.
Baller?
It was a good match. A lot of callbacks, a lot of rundowns. They had their PWG gear. They mentioned El Generico. They were mentioning, all their time from like the very get-go when they were fighting in farmhouses in Canada. It was so good.
Okay. Would you rate
And
it?
then they were doing like, I'd give that an A.
A?
Good match.
Good match.
Yeah. Because what I said the whole time, I was like, ah.
I think we're gonna dig into the topic that I've had a lot of time to think about, and I hope Don Snow's still in the chat because I'm about to fucking wreck his shit.
What rhymes with 1,000 days? I got you, Don. No worry.
So,
Chat, put your ones in the sky. Put your ones in the sky, chat.
the Usos, I'm gonna say this: the Usos are the greatest tag team in history. 100% the greatest tag team in WWE history.
They're not as cool as Too Cool.
Yes, they are. Shut up. The greatest tag team.
The Gabby Mo, get the fuck out of here. What?
Oh my god, you're not about to do this, right? Oh my god. Usos, they're the greatest tag team in history. 100%. Now, do they need the belts? No. Should they have lost the belts? I really don't see why they needed to. Because this is what I don't understand. How can I say this?
There you go, chat. Start it with me.
Oh my god, bro. They took Sami Zayn's story and they made him against Roman Reigns, which is fine. We know how that went. But then they focused it on Jay, and then now...
Oh, hold on.
What?
I'm gonna be politically correct, sorry.
Oh god. You did not, bro. I didn't like how they handled Sami Zayn's story.
That's my hand.
I
That's my hand.
didn't like how they handled Sami Zayn's story. Like, they went from months of leading up
Don't
to
tell
him.
me you're one of the guys that thinks he should have beat Roman.
No.
Okay, good, thank
They
God.
set up so many months of him and Roman, and then like within a 3-week span, it's now he hates Jay, and now him and KO have to be best friends, and now they're tag team champions. And this goes back to your comment earlier of why are they having random people become tag teams?
Yeah.
But it's like they're doing it because it's based on the story, but make that make sense. You know what I mean? So the match was great. Don't get it twisted. The match was amazing, but I didn't like that they out of nowhere became a tag team and blah 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 blah. Because this loss does not hurt the Usos.
Yeah, it does. They lost the titles. That's gonna
No,
piss
it
off
doesn't. No, it was a fuck.
Roman today on Monday is gonna be like, at least I got my shit done. What's up with you fucks?
And that's
And they're
cool.
gonna be like-
No, and that's
And they're gonna
fine.
be like, sorry, it's gonna cause a rift. I get it now. I get it. I get it now. This is the long-term storytelling. He's gonna turn on the Usos and be like, y'all need to get them titles back. I can't be the only one flash this gold. Y'all ain't feeding y'all's family, and he don't pie face them. And they're gonna be like, ooh. He'll be like, do something about it. And they're gonna be like, nah, bro. He'll be like, that's what I thought. And then Paul Heyman's gonna be like, that's what he thought. And then Solo's gonna sit there brooding like Batman. 'Cause that's all he knows how to do. That's his whole character, just this.
I hate Solo.
With his little thumb wrapped up. I get it now. That's how you cause dissension in the bloodline.
Because they lost the titles.
I get it.
And then what do you?
Because he's
Okay,
gonna go up
and
the
then
wall
right, and
be
then
like, at least someone got the job done.
and then what do you do when the Usos inevitably win it back?
Mulligan.
Because you know they're going to. Like, KO and Zayn aren't going to be treated like a tag team unless the Usos are involved.
No, you let them. You give them one more shot. Do not miss your chance to. But you give them one shot to get the titles back. They get their rematch at Backlash. They screw it up, and Roman gets more upset. Solo already got a loss. He's pissed off at Solo. They can't get the titles back. He starts, being like, y'all ain't doing nothing. He starts blaming them for everything. Slowly causes ascension. What's the next pay-per-view? What's the next big four? SummerSlam?
Yeah.
There you go. That's where you have the titles happen. You have the dissension happen there. That's when they either split apart completely, or that's when he loses the titles. You have Roman lose before he hits 1,000 days, and that'll break that man.
They're not going to do that shit to him. They're not going to make him lose before the 1,000 days.
I get it now. It's what Dusty would do.
Dusty would have won at WrestleMania, but he
Dusty
didn't.
wouldn't have. He would have went, listen here, baby. What we gonna do is you won't beat my son up. You gonna
My
make him.
son.
You gonna make him look. You gonna make his chest look like butter. Because I like butter. Because he's my son. He's my baby boy. You gonna make his pec be all red like ground beef, baby. Son of a plumber. Son of a plumber. I ask you to reach your hand out and come to me, baby.
Are you done?
No, yeah, I'm pretty much done.
So I hear what you're saying.
My Paul Heyman impression?
No. Yes. Come on.
Oh, Undertaker!
What?
We must go and get to the SummerSlam because we need to find the body bag. Oh, yes!
Yo, Paul Heyman's Hall of Fame, bro. Like,
Yeah, except for his fat kid was chewing gum during the induction. And then he proposed to his girlfriend on YouTube with that ring. What a fat clod.
wait, what?
Did you not know that?
No. What happened?
Yeah, when they were inducting his dad, when they were inducting Paul Heyman into the, not Paul Heyman, Paul Bearer into the Hall of Fame, his son was sitting there going, dumb. And then he used his dad's Hall of Fame ring to propose to his girlfriend.
During the Hall of Fame?
No, like on YouTube, like a few weeks later.
That's
actual
fucked, bro.
garbage individual.
That's fucked.
You know what Dusty would say about that? Dusty would be like, baby, you don't do things like that. You spit your gum out. You go to the Hall of Fame and you look real fancy, baby. And then you whining down with kings and queens. Oh, yeah.
Shut
And then he
up.
did a little dance. He did a little wiggle. He did a little wiggle dance.
Bro. All right, so no, this match it was a good match. I definitely enjoyed this one. I don't see Zayn and Owens being champions for too long. I think they're gonna lose it probably in a month. What's the pay-per-view after Backlash?
Dusty sound like Adam Sandler.
What's the PPV after Backlash? Which is that one?
Give me a second.
Yeah. I think that the loss is gonna happen there. So how would you rate night one, bro?
Oh, King of the Ring is coming after that.
Okay, I can see that happening there.
King of the Ring, then Money in the Bank, and then SummerSlam.
Okay. I think it's gonna happen at King of the Ring, and then I think Roman loses it at SummerSlam.
That's why I
Personally.
said he'd lose it at SummerSlam.
I thought you said the Usos would lose it.
That's before the 1,000 days.
I thought SummerSlam was after the 1,000 days. Isn't it? He's at like 940 right now or some shit like that, no? Let me see.
To Google. How long has that fuck Roman Reigns been champion? 946 days.
Yeah, so 2 months. He's 1,000. So he'll be at SummerSlam, he'll have the 1,000 already.
He'll reach 1,000 days early June. So SummerSlam's in April.
SummerSlam's not in April.
In May.
No, it's not. We're in April right now, you fuck. SummerSlam's is like September, August. What are you talking about?
Oh, SummerSlam's in August?
Yeah.
It's not the summer.
You don't know wrestling, bro. You're not a wrestling fan. Come on, bro.
Fucking stupid. Fuck wrestling. It's so dumb for cucks anyway.
So what's your final score for night one, then?
Do you want me to tell you? You want Dusty to tell you?
You. What is it? What's up?
I'd give it, honestly, I'd give the whole show at least a B. Because while there was some dumb shit in the middle, it ended very strong with the Ray, Rhea,
The last two
and
matches.
the Usos. So it started off sloppy, but it ended strong. Like me.
Oh God, you started off sloppy.
Always sloppy.
I'd give it a C, man. Like, I'm looking at the match list right now. Theory was bad. Street Profits tag match was good. Seth Rollins was bad. Trish was bad. Ray, Rhea, and Kevin were good. Yeah, I guess a B. I guess. What's up?
I can't do night 2 because my wife's already looking at me because I gotta go eat. But we can do night 2 tomorrow if you want.
Okay, we can run that.
Okay.
You out of here?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to head out right now.
All right, go do your thing, man.
But let me just let y'all know, babies, that we will be here tomorrow, maybe, to do night 2. And it will be the classiest of all the WrestleMania podcasts that have been going on. Don't roll your eyes at me, baby. I see you over there playing with your beard. with your big ass chin. And you're sitting there thinking, how am I gonna be as good as this man? Don't sweep the screen. I'll see you guys next time. Why don't you like, share, and subscribe to the channel? Leave a like, thumbs up. And if you're at it, why don't you go follow Eric at twitch.tv/Erkman3X. He is also a son of a plumber. Well, he might be. He don't know his daddy. That's all I got.